When do I wire it off the bat? How do I trim these pieces? These were the questions you guys were asking. And I already trimmed because I didn't know you were interested to see that. So I'm just going to explain it because I've already done it. But it's easier to explain. I'm going to explain with the piece that's already done because that's fragile. So there's a few factors. You can use a wooden bat or plastic bat. Keep in mind, if you use a wooden bat, it dries a bit quicker. Once it's dry, I finish throwing and I leave it covered until the next day. Next morning or next day when I'm in the studio, I get my wire and I cut it off. I don't remove it. I definitely don't lift the edge. That's a sure way to make it warp. I just wire it through, and I usually wire it twice just to make sure it's released from the little bit of clay that stays behind. And then I leave it. Then the next day, when it feels a bit firmer, and it'll feel more firm quicker on the wooden bat as opposed to the plastic bat, then I put foam for the whole distance of the piece. But the aim is to keep it as flat as possible. So I would get foam until I can put my foam bat. Now this bat I made myself, but you do buy them, but it's so easy. It's just an old bat, plastic bat, and I added foam. Simple, and drew some rings. So then once I've got this all leveled up so it doesn't slump, then I put my bat on. So now it'll be exactly that level. There's no slumping. I would flip it and peel your bat off. Now I will have a piece ready to trim. This will be in the center because I've centralized it, and then I will just put with the holes, put it straight onto my wheel and trim. So once I've done that, I don't always do these black lines in between. Sometimes I do, it's just for interest. But I do a few foot rings. I think it looks quite nice, that's why I do it. But there is a function. The reason being, a lot of things can slump. So to avoid that, I'm at intervals, create, especially the middle. Even if you do one there and one in the middle, it's enough. But it prevents it from slumping. So I'm creating little foot rings. So it's not just interesting. It definitely has a function. I can put my little name in the middle. And that is how I trim. As you can see, the other one doesn't have all the lines in between. And the way to get them to be symmetrical, use your trimming tool. And that gives you the exact distance between. Okay, this is shrunk. That's how I do it because it's aesthetically pleasing. But you can do anything the way you want. One thing I do want to put out there is that I'm not saying this is the right way. I'm not saying this is the wrong way. This is just the way I do it. So take from it what you can, what you want. If not, that's okay. A lot of factors go into it. Your weather goes into it, a plastic bat, wooden bat, all sorts of things. So I hope that helps. I hope it makes sense. And till next time, cheers.